Hi, this is Neil O'Brien. We're on the marketing too, and it's referrals from clients. Now, there's somebody getting dunked in ice cold water. You may recall the Ice Bucket Challenge from a few years ago. It went viral, it swept the globe. And what happened was somebody in their back garden got dunked in ice cold water. Somebody else made the video of it, and that person would then nominate their three friends. Those three friends would do the same thing and nominate their three friends. And that's how it went viral. Now, the reason I'm telling you this is because the referrals from clients is pretty similar, as in you're tapping into your client's network to encourage them to get your referrals. And this is the most effective marketing I've ever done, hands down. I've done loads of different marketing. I developed a system that worked brilliantly for me for years. Now, word of warning, while quite a few of my clients took this on board and did it, I'd say 9 out of 10 business owners I say this to will not do it, because they think it's too pushy or whatever. But I encourage you to keep an open mind. This is brilliant. So the background to this is I was at a conference in London. I met this coach from New Zealand, and he told me he had this system that generated all his new clients. It was referrals and clients. So I came back to Ireland. I tried it out. First couple of times I tried it, it didn't work. I was thinking maybe this only works in New Zealand. The third time I tried it, it worked. I got 3 sales meetings and 2 clients, and I started using it. And then it was like every client after that got me at least another one, and it worked absolutely brilliantly. So okay, so I'm just going to take you through. And again, like most of these, it's in the, if you look at the template below, there's a template, a 1-page template that'll tell you exactly how to go through these steps. Okay, and that's below. So the first step is, with a client, I would drop hints right from the start. I'd say to my client something like, as we go along, I'll be asking you who you know. I'd say I get a lot of my new clients through referrals from existing clients. Would that be okay? They say absolutely, no problem. So that's fine. They're fine with that. So the next thing is I'd wait till maybe after a win. It's a good time, I find, to ask a client to help them grow their sales or whatever. After a win is a great time to do this. So next up will be, I would encourage them. I'd look to get 3 names from them. Now, I'd be very specific about who I'm saying. So for example, at the moment, I might be looking for an engineering firm with sales between 2 million and 5 million. I would say, who do you know? So get very specific on who you want. Really important. The next thing is, I would ask my client for a favor. I'd say, so I'll have the 3 names of the people and their contact details. I'd say, could you do me a favor? Would you mind contacting these people and introduce me? Most people are okay with that. Occasionally, a client will say, no, I prefer if you contact these 3 people, and that's fine. I'll say, can I use your name? They'll say, yes, of course. Perfect, thank you. However, I found this works absolutely best when my client contacts those people, because if my client has got a really good result, they will tell their 3 people about it. And then a really important thing is, I'll say to my client, when you're talking to these 3 people, would you tell them what we've done together? And would you mind asking them, are they interested in taking a phone call from me? So when I get back to my client, maybe a week later or whatever, normally what would happen is he may have spoken to, let's say, 2 of the 3 people, and they're interested in meeting me, which is brilliant. So I would, the follow-up is critical. Follow up with my client, follow up with these 3 people. It works absolutely brilliantly. So I would highly encourage you to look at something like this. Your clients can become a brilliant team to sell you if you encourage them. And, you know, people are skeptical about this. And I often say to them, look, if you've got a painter at your house and they did a good job, would you be happy to refer them? Most people go, yes, of course I would. Well, then I said, your clients are probably going to be happy to refer you as well if you ask them. So you have to proactively ask them and get those names. And this will work brilliantly, I assure you. Maybe take a little leap of faith, okay, if you're skeptical, and give it a go, okay? It can work brilliantly for you and get you a flow of new clients. Okay, thanks for listening.